and I can't see any of you. Oh my god. Yeah, so my life's always been a little unconventional. Do you guys know what Pokemon is? Yeah? Okay, cool. So when I was growing up, my parents had a toy store, like a card game Beanie Babies toy store. And I know what you're thinking. Most people are like, oh, that's so fucking cool. You probably got toys. No, I didn't. I had to work all the fucking time, right? So I'd be in the Southern California heat by the side of the highway in a big yellow bodysuit with paws and a giant Pikachu head. And I would have to flag people in and be like, come on, come to the village toy shop. Come give us your business. Fuck my life. And, you know, it was lonely business. Like, my preteen prerogative at that time was get tits and get attention, not be in a fucking Pikachu costume. But you know, I got breaks. Me and my parents had a compromise, which was I could take a break whenever I needed it, but I couldn't take the costume off. So, you know, when I was feeling sad, whatever, I'd waddle over to the local taqueria and get a big thing of cheese fries. And, you know, they knew me, so the novelty had worn off with this giant Pikachu. And, you know, I'd go back to that side of the highway and I'd sit my big Pikachu ass down. And then I would try to figure out how I was going to get cheese fries into the head. So I had this maneuver where I'd take my tongue and I'd push it against the nose, like that. And I'd take my paw and I'd scoop the cheese fries into the paw. And then I only had a few seconds I'd push. I'd use all the force of my tongue to push the nose, and like I had an opening, and I would just swoop the cheese fries in. And you know, I'd be like, and like people would be driving by, and they'd be like, oh my god, I fucking love you, Pikachu! I'm like, wow, just giant Pikachu instead of the highway cheese fries. And yeah, this is my life. But you know, life goes on, and middle school happened, and yeah, this is pretty hard. And middle school happened, and yeah, no boobs, no male attention, but I fell in love. I did. His name was Beau Failer, and he was perfect. Yes, the same Beau Failer who knew all the words to A Clockwork Orange. Yes, the same Beau Failer who would wear his bowler cap to school every day. Yes, the same Beau Failer who had the pockmarks of an older, more distinguished gentleman. And he finally got a break, and he was like, yeah, I'll go to Rocky Horror Picture Show with you. And we did, and it was awesome, and we fucking made out in between a bunch of transvestites. Like, nothing gets better than that. And then I was like, but no, like, what was it? It couldn't have been me. Oh, fuck, I'm wearing Jessica Simpson lip gloss. It's edible, and it's like the baked goods of makeup. He didn't want me. He just wanted my sugar lips. And yeah, our romance ended that night because of the, you know, powers of the lip gloss. And high school happened. At this point, I was rocking the really dyke look. It was cool though. It was like the early stages of indie, so I made it work. You know, no one knew Elliott Smith that much, and I was like a female version. It was fine. And you know, I was in love with another guy. Unfortunately, I can't remember his name, but he had a face. He had a face, he was a guy. And we were in class together, and of course, no attention. I sort of had boobs, but still no attention. And yeah, I remember I was running to school one day, and I was like, fuck, I'm so late, I can't find my deodorant, I'm so late. And I run into my dad's bathroom, and I just used his. And on that day, Face, no name guy, totally interacted with me. And I was like, holy shit! Why are you interacting with it? And I was like, oh, I know what it is. You don't like me, you like my dad. So, for the rest of high school, I would sneak in my parents' bathroom to use my father's magic elixir to try to scoop up all the honeys. And that was my life, and it's still pretty unconventional.